So, how you guys should treat MMA training as a blessing from like God or whatever God you believe in the sense that you're able to tap into your warrior spirit, you're able to kind of test the battlefield art, you know what I mean, without having serious life injury if you fail at it. Don't treat MMA like a life, Josh, Chris Lieben, he's an extreme man. You know, you treat MMA like a commodity, you know, in the sense that he has to fight to make a living. You get what I'm saying? GSP has it the right way. You know what I mean? Like, if you're young, you're healthy, you have good genetic makeup, you're in a good environment, you're in a good mental state, take advantage of the opportunity to do the sport because you're able to tap that warrior spirit that freaking 90% of society don't tap into. And they talk bullshit. Like, they know how to fight. Not just fighting, but like, people who go to war and when they come back, war changes them. Now, unless you're a soldier or you don't believe in going to war and killing someone, because when you go to war, you're a soldier. You're not fighting for your own belief. You're fighting for your state's belief, your nation's belief. But here, you can create your own belief system, right? So in other words, if you're not crippled, like I can't do it, I'm kind of crippled, I'm kind of old, but I think in a very different way. So in a way, I am doing it. But for you guys are doing it, right? In other words, once you do it, once you experience it, that experience, 10 years from now, you might not do it anymore, but it leaves an imprint on you. In other words, it will not leave you. And that experience will affect who you are as a human being. But how you approach that experience is very important, right? So, Josh, for example, his whole approach to MMA is that he feels he has to make a living. Like, you know, his whole dream is like, I gotta be a UFC fighter, a Bellator fighter, so I can create a living for myself. And notice the way he performed, and the way he trained in class is chaotic. Because look at his life, it's chaos. You know what I mean? So somehow you gotta have peace, right? And so you gotta try to create that inner peace. You want to create. It's chaotic, but you want to control that. It's a controlled chaos here. And then if you learn how to manage that controlled chaos in here, you take that same skill and you learn to do a controlled chaos in your life too. Now, am I saying it's easy? No way, it's freaking hard. You get what I'm saying? And I'm 42, I've been doing this for 20 years, and I'm slowly figuring things out. Like, I'm fighting wrestling match with my wife, because remember I told you about 2 months ago, I had this flash of insight, where if she argues with me, I'm in control of the argument. And I'm slowly, I wouldn't say manipulating, but I'm slowly understanding why she's screaming and shouting at me. And I'm not just reacting back, I'm using this opportunity. She's like my opponent, and I'm learning to do Jiu-jitsu with her, or Judo on her. And it's totally changing my relationship with her. You know what I mean? I'm learning to deal with my daughter differently now, right? Same thing with my clients now. I'm getting web contract and stuff, and I'm learning to understand why my clients don't want to hire me and and stuff. Right? So in 1 week, I made like almost $1,000 in web design because I finally figured out what I was doing and why they were resisting what I was doing. You know what I mean? And so what I'm saying is the tool set that the process that you use to become a warrior is the same process. Right? So just because you're a badass here does not make you a badass as a business person. It just means that you're learning the process involved. So if you learn how to break things down, then you learn how to break things down for anything. But learning how to break things down is important. But if you don't know how to break things down, you guys understand what I'm saying? So just make sure that